Hi guys, I hope you're all having a great holiday. Today I'm going to explore with you a box of supplies that I received from Close to My Heart. So they sent me this magazine and they also sent me a whole bunch of supplies that I can play with and get to know their products. I'm actually quite unfamiliar with Close to My Heart products. I'm not sure how I've been scrapping for so long and still haven't tried their products. I do have several of their storage products that I use and really love, and I have received their catalog a couple of times and I filled it up with flags of things that I wanted to try, but I just never got around to trying it. So I am so pleased to have so many options. They sent me a little bit of everything of the things that they have, and so I'm really excited to get to know some of these supplies, and I will be working with them throughout the months of January and February of 2018. So I won't be able to start jumping into them right away because today is December 28th, I think. Yes, it's the 28th, and I am up to my ears in December daily, or documenting December, depending on how you call it. But I wanted to take some time to really explore what is in this box so that I can have an idea of what I might want to do with these products in January and in February. So this is probably going to be a fairly long video because there's actually quite a lot of stuff in this box, but it'll be a really nice opportunity for you, if you're not familiar with Close to My Heart like I'm not, to really have a close-up look at some of their products from, you know, somebody who's new to it and neutral and not necessarily trying to sell it to you and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to show you the catalog. I have their catalog here for January to April of 2018, and I'm going to show you all of the things that I have. So the first thing that they sent me is called the Cut Above Kitchen Traditions Bundle, and so that includes a couple of different things. So I'm just going to open up the bundle, and some of these things you can buy separately or bundled together in smaller bundles. So in here we have the recipe kit inspiration, which you can buy separately. So this is called Cut Above Recipe Kit Kitchen Traditions, and it comes with memory protectors. Yes, it does. It comes with memory protectors. And so I would say that this is probably the main supply. And so you can buy this as a separate item. It is the item number is Z4169 for just this separate piece, and then the bundle comes with these extra things as well. So I will get to those in a moment. So this includes a recipe kit, which is which it looks like you can buy this on its own too. So the Cut Above recipe kit is Z4168. It's $14, and it includes, I will show you what it includes. It's so pretty. This might be the motivation that I need to get all of my recipes. I have a bunch of recipes that were handed down from my husband's family and from my own family that I've been meaning to put together in some type of a little book, and this is exactly what I need to get the motivation to actually do that. So I will show you what comes in this kit. So this is the $14 Cut Above Recipe Kit Kitchen Traditions. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it comes with a whole bunch of these recipe cards. It probably tells me how many. It comes with 60 4x6 cards, including recipe, title, journaling, and patterned cards. So we have, oh yes, and so these also are included in that 60 count. So there's less than 60 of these recipe cards. And the recipe cards look like this. And they have, it says serves, oven temperature, cook time, the name of the recipe, place for you to list the ingredients, and then your directions. And then on the flip side, it's green. So you could put 2 recipes on each of these cards, or you could use it you know, the backside for extra steps or ingredients. Like if they don't all fit on one page, you can use it however you want. And then I'm guessing that you can put a little stamped image right here or a little embellishment of some sort right there. So we get a whole bunch of these. They're green on one side and pink on the other side. And then there's also a bunch of these cards that have this gingham print on one side and then this on the other side. And this is a good place for you to write down the story that goes along with your recipe. So we've got some green ones with gray gingham on the back, and then we've got some pink ones with this pattern on the back. And then we have some of this kind of a journaling card. So it's really nice to have an opportunity to tell a bit of the story of the recipe, like whose recipe it was, where it came from. If you make any changes to it, this is a really nice place to note that kind of a thing. And then the back side is a pink gingham. And then a bunch of these journaling cards with a floral print. And then the back side is a green gingham. And then these look like titles or labels for you to put, maybe like, I don't know, titles of maybe sections of your recipe book or whatever. And then the back side is this really cute floral print. And I like that they have so many extras so that if you don't need so many of these, you can use the back side of it as a pattern to embellish your book with. So those are the 60 cards, and I'll just show you the image they have here in the catalog that shows a book that's been completed with the recipe card here, and then this would be the back side of one of the cards, and they've got some embellishments here, a photo, and then a little, they used a journaling card here with a little embellishment there as well. And it does show you here all of the things that come in the kit right there in the catalog. So more of the things that come in this kit are some tabs and labels and stickers for you to embellish your pages. So these are tabs for making dividers on your pages, and some other labels and arrows and more. These are stickers. And then we have a place for you to, oh, look at this. These would be like dividers for your, yeah. Oh, this is so nice. These would be dividers for the sections of your book. So you can put like main dish or desserts or side dishes or whatever right there. And then here's a place for you to put some more notes, and you have a conversion chart on every one of those dividers. So again, here is a picture of one of those filled out right there. So the $14 kit comes with all of these pages. So the Close to My Heart, this is the way the Close to My Heart stamps are packaged. They come in this really heavy-duty plastic folder that the stamp fits perfectly inside, and it has the label with the name of the stamp set. And then it, all of the stamps are mounted on this piece of plastic, like most stamp sets are, only instead of having a piece of clear transparency type paper, it has this foamy piece of plastic on the back side of it. Very nice. So these are the stamps that come in this set. It says the story behind this recipe. This recipe reminds me of, I love this recipe because our family tradition. And then a whole bunch of other little, sorry about that. And then a whole bunch of other relevant words that you might want to add to recipe cards. Really cute. I especially love this cute, adorable little birthday cake. I love the little 3 hearts, and these are really good for categorizing your cards. Really, really cute. I love these. This is going to be so much fun, and it would make a really nice gift for a loved one to kind of put together all of their family recipes and give it to them as a gift. And then it comes with this piece of paper here that, let me see if it opens up. Yeah, I thought it did. That gives you lots of ideas about how to use these products. So it has that picture that I showed you from the catalog that shows you an idea of how to use these things. And then it also gives you tips on filling out the divider pages, where you can basically put a list of, like, this could be your index for the desserts section, for example. Tells you how to use the title cards, how to fill out the recipe cards, that they've got some overflow card tips and some journaling card tips. Ah, so these are overflow. So these are the next, are like the page 2s of these cards. Nice. That's awesome. Really great. And then it shows you some completed pages here. And my kit is missing the 4x6 pages, but that's okay, because by the time I go to use it, they will probably be here. So let's have a look at this album, just to see the quality of it, since it's my favorite thing. When I opened the box, I was astounded by all of the things that were included, and this album really jumped out at me as the first thing that I desperately wanted to open, but decided to wait so I could open it with you guys. So, oh, it's such nice quality. I love it. Oh my goodness. I heard that Close to My Heart is known for their good quality, but wow, this is so nice. It's padded. It's a really nice, soft, matte leather, and or pleather. I don't know if it's real leather or not. I guess it probably isn't. I don't know. Anyhow, it's really gorgeous. I can't stop squeezing it. It has the 3 rings in the middle, which open like this. And then this, I don't know what you do with this, if you take that out, or I guess you take it out. It's cardboard. This is lovely. I can't wait to work with this kit. So all of these things and the 4x6 memory protectors that are not in this kit but will be coming, all retails for $44.50. And then to get the stamp set and the album added in, it comes to $76 if you buy that all as a large bundle. So I'm going to put it all back together again, so when I go to use it, I can remind you guys of how this came. So then they also have a lot of these kits that are available, which include everything that you need to make either cards or layout pages. And so I have one scrapbooking layout kit, and then I also have 2 card kits to show you guys. I'm going to start with the layout kit. So this is the Cut Above layout kit, and it's called This Is Me, and it's all about journaling a couple of pages all about yourself. So it says use this kit as well as adhesive, 3D foam tape, and a journaling pen to create 3 layouts shown below. So there are 3 double-page layout designs that you can make from this kit. And this is a really wonderful way to scrapbook if you're a beginner or new to scrapbooking. But it's also a really great way to scrapbook if you maybe you feel like you've lost your mojo and don't really know where to start, if you've been away from scrapbooking for a while and feel like your supplies aren't all that inspiring anymore, or if you kind of just don't know where to start. This is a really great way. I find that sometimes when I've been sick for a while, or if I'm recovering and I kind of like I want to scrapbook, but I just don't feel 100% myself and I can't, figure out what I want to do. These kinds of kits I think would be wonderful to help get you started in that kind of a situation. Or if you just want to kind of take on a project and not have to think about design and just focus on the content or the storytelling, it's another great thing. And of course you can personalize these pages, which I most likely will do. And so when I go to use these kits, I will be talking about, using it as they show, but I'll also be talking about how you can mix it up and make it your own and maybe draw in some supplies from your stash and that sort of thing. So these are the 3 designs that they give you. That one and that one. And so we have the page protectors to make those. 1, 2, 3, 4 different page protectors. And they're all 12 by 12. Really nice quality, thick page protectors. Wow. And are they 12 by 12? Yeah, they're a little bit bigger by 12 by 12, so they'll fit a 12 by 12 page. Really nice. I'm impressed with the quality of the page protectors. So now we have this handout that you can see the front of in the packaging, but it actually opens up and gives you tips on how to make these pages. So that's great. And now I'll show you all of the things that come with this kit. So we have the background papers. So these two go together. And they're single-sided papers. And then these two go together, like that. Or like that. I don't know how it goes. I obviously haven't looked at it yet in great detail. And then there's these two that go together, like that. Nice. Then there are these sets of die cut pieces, like this big circle piece that goes with this layout right here. And then some die cut flower pieces. And it tells you that that one goes with layout number 2 in case you get mixed up, which I would likely do. And it tells you, like right here, this one, all these pieces go on layout 3, these pieces go on layout 2, and these ones go on layout 1. So we've got 2 sets of die cut pieces, like 2 full 12 by 12 sheets of die cuts. And then this goes on one of the pages as well. I don't know exactly how it goes, but yeah, I think it goes like this. Yep, it does. It goes like this, but across 2 pages. And so this says, what makes me laugh? Pick 3 words to describe me. And I'm pretty sure I read the instructions for this briefly somewhere, and I'm pretty sure that you give this to other people and get them to fill it out. Let me see what else comes in here. Some more templates that you can kind of put together onto a page. I'm guessing they might go like that. And it has thinking, listening to, something to remember, planning, loving, eating, something I do well. So these would be journaling prompts. And then these are gold foil stickers that go on the pages. Some more paper elements, pattern paper elements for the different pages. And then they include these placeholders for your photos. So these are placeholders for 4x6 photos, and these are placeholders for 3x4 photos, so that you can design your page without the photos if you wanted to. Then you could give it to somebody and have them fill it in if you wanted it to be a gift. So I have 2 Workshops Your Way card making kits. They make 12 cards each, and I'm going to start by talking about the Chelsea Gardens one. And I just noticed in their catalog that they have a scrapbooking workshop for this collection as well, and you can also buy all of the individual items, like they have a paper collection and stickers and enamel dots and all sorts of things that you can buy separately, even ribbon. And what I really love about the scrapbooking kit here is that they not only give you ideas for these pages, for these 3 different pages and all the supplies that you need, but they also show you how to make 3 extra cards with, it looks like the only other thing that you need is a stamp set and some ink, which, you know, you probably already have some ink. So I think that that's really nice that they include ideas for how to use your leftovers when you're scrapbooking. So the catalog here shows you what colors of ink and paper goes along with this collection, which is really handy if you already have some close to my heart items in your stash, and it tells you exactly which ones to pull out to use this collection. So this workshop is called Sending Hugs, and it has all the supplies you need to make 12 cards. And this workshop is $26.75. And with it, you get some instructions for how to make the cards. It tells you all the things that you get, and it shows you the different card designs that you'll be making. It tells you exactly how to cut up your paper so that you don't waste anything. Isn't that awesome? That is really cool. And it gives you instructions on the cut orientation, like what's the front and what's the back, so that when you cut up, this is really awesome. So you get to cut up all your paper first and then just assemble your cards. Oh my goodness, this is how I was meant to make cards. I need to do this. This is what I need to do. Oh my goodness, I am going to love this process. I can make 12 cards just by following these instructions. I want to do it right now. I don't want to wait till January. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. So the cardstock is here, and there's this piece of yellow, and there's a piece of blue, and there's a piece of white. And then we have some pieces of cardstock from the Chelsea Gardens collection. It's this really beautiful, there's 3 pieces of it, and it's this really beautiful print with flowers and leaves and butterflies. It's so pretty. It's very, very feminine and pretty. And then the other side is this really lovely diagonal stripe. And it has a watercolor look to it, and it has this what is that called? Not filigree, blah. I forget what that's called, but there's a name for that pattern. Oh boy, this is so much fun. I am excited. It's hard to not just do this right now. I want to just forget about making a video and just make cards. Okay, I'm going to walk you guys through the steps of doing this. When I do it, I'm going to show you how easy it is, because I suspect this is super easy and super fun and very, very rewarding to just like cut all these pieces and know that they're going to fit and not have to worry about designing it. Oh, I love it. So it gives you all the instructions on how to assemble it. And so it tells you also the things that you need, like your stamp pads. I actually don't have any close to my heart stamp pads, so when I make this, I will talk about using some substitutes. And there's also some borders that you need, a thin cuts border. So it's a scallop border, so I have some punches that are really similar to that. So I'll just use my punches. I'm a big fan of using what you have. There's no point in buying something new if you already have it. Yeah, so there's 2 different kinds of scallops here, and I have border punches that do both of those. So there we go. I will be able to replicate those pretty easily. Then we get a set of stamps. And again, the packaging is really nice on these stamps. Gives you tips for how to care for them inside of the packaging as well. And these stamps are very feminine as well. They really coordinate nicely with the paper that goes with this kit. It says, "Sending you hugs, prayers, and love, and thank you from the bottom of my heart." And this really beautiful wreath and a little, whatever that pattern is called again that I can't remember. And yeah, really nice. Love these. Love these stamps. Then we have a set of like a spool of thick twine. There's 10 yards here, so that is enough to make the cards. And then we have, oh, this is awesome. All of the card bases are already cut and scored, and the envelopes are right here in the kit. So you don't have to go into your stash or figure out if you need more envelopes or whatever. Everything you need is right here in the kit. Hooray for that. So I'm assuming there are 12 of these, and probably 12 of these too. Excellent. So the second workshop that I have is this Something Magical card making workshop. It also makes 12 cards. I was so impressed with that other card kit, and I'm also so impressed with these. My kids are going to adore this. In fact, I think I might do this with my kids. So this is the same kind of deal. So we have the different cards that you're going to make. You're going to make 6 of this card and 6 of this card. It tells you the extra things that you need, including the stamp pads and your watercolor pencils. So I'll be substituting some of those things because I don't have all of those supplies. It again gives you these templates on how to cut your paper. I love you, close to my heart. I love, love, love you. I just want to always make these kinds of cards. Man, I love this. So it gives you detailed instructions on how to put it together. Can't wait. I'll show you what comes in this kit. So we have a piece of pink cardstock and a piece of this really beautiful blue cardstock. And we have a piece of white cardstock. And then we have 2 pieces of this paper from the Make Waves collection. And one side has this floral print with some stars on it. I think they look kind of like starfish. And then the other side is this awesome purple polka dot with this really cool ombre effect on the designer strip at the bottom. Love those. Then we have some ribbon with that blue color in it, a whole spool of ribbon. It's a lot, it's 4.5 meters. And then we have these Make Wave sequins and gems for decorating up your cards. And they already have little glue dots on them, so they're already sticky. And these are like enamel dots, but they're faceted, and they are filled with, look at how glittery they are. They're so intense, I love them. They're so pretty. And then we have a stamp set for these cards. It says Something Magical, and it has the 2 emblems, I guess, that go, like this 2 sentiments that go on the fronts of the cards, and then these little decorative borders and pieces. And then, like the other kit, we have 12 white card bases and 12 white envelopes. Fantastic. This is going to be so much fun. They also sent me 4 different collection packs of paper. Oh my goodness, I'm so spoiled. So we have Kelsey Gardens, the whole collection. Woohoo! And so I'll show you what comes in one of their pattern paper collection packs. So in this collection, there are 2 each of 6 different double-sided papers. So I will show you each of the 6 papers right now, and there are 2 of each of them. And it also tells you the featured colors right there on the strip, so that if you have, close to my heart, inks or cardstocks or other products, you can easily pull out the exact colors that coordinate with this paper. So this is a dense foliage type of paper, of pattern with florals and foliage. And then the other side is more of a loose foliage. It has the butterflies and flowers and leaves that are, I think this came up in the card kit. It's really pretty, very pretty. Love that. Next we have this ombre effect, but it's got this kind of splotchy watercolory look to it. This is a gorgeous piece of background paper. I can't wait to use this. This will be a lot of fun to create with. Then the other side has this photorealistic marble. It's quite nice. The designer strip is nice too. It has this little vine of leaves. The next piece is this very neutral, it looks like a cloth. If you look at it really close, it's a series of dots, but from a distance it looks like it might be linen or something. It's a really nice cool, it's very gray. It reads as a light gray solid. And then the other side is another neutral. This has a white leaf pattern in it. Really beautiful. Wow, they really know how to do their neutrals. Those are stunning. Then we have this diagonal striped paper. This is a blue. They're really winning me over. I love this paper. That's how it looks, and I've already shown you this. And then the flip side has this design in it, this pattern. Really pretty greens, and then the designer strip has butterflies. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Here is a really nice black and white. I love a black and white pattern in any collection, as you guys know. This is gorgeous. It's more of a bluey gray type of black. Like it would look okay if you were using navy blue accents as well. Really nice. And then the flip side of that is this black and white, or I guess it's kind of like a charcoal gray and white polka dot. And they're imperfect polka dots, and the designer strip looks like this. Lovely. Now the last piece of paper is a cut apart, and it has taken parts from all of the collection, except I think this one is new. These two are new. And then more cut aparts on the other side. I guess it looks like it's just the opposite orientation of the same cards on the other side. Really clever that they did it that way. And then there's just doubles of all of those papers. Wow. I'm going to have so much fun using this collection. It will be a really nice springish type of a collection. And, you know, I think it would be great for scrapbooking your garden or a trip that you take or something like that. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Then we have, this is really fun, it's the Stargazer collection. And they have some embellishments to go with all of these collections and stamp sets as well. So I'm pretty sure that all of their collections probably have 12 sheets of paper, to each of 6 different papers. So I'm just going to show you the 6. So this one obviously has a space theme. There are a lot, I don't see any girls on this paper, or any obvious girls anyhow. They're all short-haired little people. And we have all sorts of little phrases, like this is mission control, roger that. We have liftoff all over it. The fire main thrusters. There's all sorts of spaceships and astronauts. I really do wish there was a girl. Even just one would be nice. And that's how it looks from afar. Flip side, we have a whole bunch of telescopes with planets. Neat. I love this paper. Very themed for scrapbooking or making cards for, like, with a children's theme or space theme. Now this one is not so child specific. This one, you know, has constellations and it's like a star map, I guess. I really love the circular elements on this. This is a really nice neutral page paper that you could use on any page. It doesn't have to be used along with all these themey items. Then the flip side is another fairly neutral from a thematic perspective paper that has all these different phases of the moon on blue. It's blue tone on tone. Really nice. Here's another neutral paper. It's just a gray and white. It could be, I don't know, marble or something, or a concrete slab. It's got a mottled look. And then the other side has, it's tone on tone, light blue on dark blue, all kinds of planets and asteroids and stars and shooting stars and those sorts of things. Really nice. And the stripe is really nice on this. Blue and white, and here's another really nice stripe. This is gorgeous. Now, okay, when you look at this as a whole, it's pretty overwhelming and it does that weird thing with your eyes, but look at this paper as a mat or as a small edge of a layer of something, or as a strip. It looks really, really nice. So give it a chance. It's a little overwhelming like this, but I think it'll look really nice in small amounts. And now this looks like a maze. Again, this one is pretty overwhelming looking at it as a whole, but if you put it along with something, it looks much easier on the eyes. A little bit of galaxy down there. Then we have a white rockets on a gray background. Flip side is this really awesome yellow print. I adore this. Also thematically neutral. I love these themed pattern paper packs when they have some neutrals that you can draw in. So dream big. So really on this cut apart, really only that's the only really thematic thing. The rest of this could be, or I guess this too, but the rest of this could be used for anything. And the cut aparts again have a horizontal and a vertical orientation, which is really cool. So, and there's doubles of each of those. Next paper I have to show you guys is the Make Waves collection. Ah, I love this. So this one is also a fairly themed paper collection. We have a whole lot of mermaids. No merboys or mermen here. Really, really cute. Oh, I love them. They're so adorable. You could totally cut any of these out, like fussy cut them to make it into an embellishment. But I think that they also sell embellishments like stickers. They have a pretty limited selection of embellishments, but really nice quality. The flip side is this floral pattern, and the stars look a little bit like starfish. And then there's that ombre effect on the strip again. Really nice. Here's another thematically neutral paper to go along with that. I really like this. It has all these different lines and the colors that coordinate with the kit. And of course at the top it tells you what colors from their products will match with these papers. Then on the other side we have this striped paper. And again, this is one of those papers that looks much better in smaller amounts. So that's how it would look layered with some others. Really nice. Next page is this scalloped green. It looks like the tail of a mermaid. You could totally cut out a mermaid tail with this. You could hand draw it. I don't think mermaid tails are all that difficult to draw. I don't know, maybe you could print something up and use it as a template and trace it out and make like a giant mermaid to put on your layout. I think that would be really cool. The flip side is a purple with white dots. Purple is the color of the year this year, according to Pantone. Then we have this really light pink with lighter pink stars all over it. This is so soft and subtle. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad there's two of these because I love both sides of this. This is just made for a mermaid page. I have some older photos of my daughters in their mermaid outfits that I sewed for them, and I'm gonna scrap some old pictures with this collection. Then this one has a slight ombre effect too, or maybe my eyes are doing something weird, but it's kind of not a solid green. It seems lighter over here. And it's this tone-on-tone green starfish pattern, or just stars, but they look like starfish to me. Oh, another one of these. It's so nice. I love these. Ombre from purple to green to almost like a white. And now here are the cut aparts. We've got a couple of mermaids on these cut aparts, and then some. This is a girl with a head full of magical dreams, a heart full of wonder, and hands that will shape the world. I love that. Love that. So that's the Make Waves collection. To each of those 6 designs. Now the last collection that they sent me was this one called Gimme Some Sugar, and it looks like it's a baking theme. So let's have a look at these. There are again 12 of them, probably 2 each of 6 different papers. We've got this first one here that includes blenders and oven mitts and forks and knives and cooking accessories. I love those bowls. They're so cute. This is really, really nice. Really nice pattern. And it looks like it's set upon a linen type of background. The flip side is also on a linen background, and it has this really lovely, lovely print. This is the same print, I think, that is in the recipe kit that I showed you at the beginning. Then we have this white with pink tiny polka dots. Love this. So soft and gentle. And then this lovely wood grain, and it has all these marks on it like a cutting board. Oh, this is so nice. Love that. Oh my goodness, that would make such a nice background. Then this has all kinds of cooking related words, and I think they're baking. No, it's not just baking, because we've got salt and pepper, bon appetit, happiness is homemade. Oh good, I just started cooking. I don't do a whole lot of baking outside of Christmas, but I'm looking forward to being able to scrapbook some of my cooking adventures. And now the flip side of that page is this, is that called a harlequin? The interlocked diamonds. It's a really light pink, and the designer strip is really cute on that too. Then we have this ticking. It looks like a dishcloth. The flip side is this green with white tiny little dots all over it, and the strip has more of those cooking related words. Really like that. And then we have another floral with a pink background, very feminine and soft. The flip side is this green gingham, like a tablecloth. And then we have the cut-aparts. It says life is short, lick the bowl, just roll with it. Some more of those words on a chalkboard type of a background, and some other patterns here and cut-aparts. And we've got the horizontal and vertical versions of all of them. And if you thought that was enough, well, so did I, but there's even more that they sent me, which I cannot believe. So here I have a whole bunch of other things that they sent. And so there are some embellishments, like sticker sets for some of the collections that they sent, a stamp set for the mermaid stuff, a stamp and die set for the Stargazer stuff, a word set, a sentiment set, some just like a whole bunch of sentiments and stuff here, and some dies. And here's what I love about these dies. They come already on a piece of magnet, which means I don't have to cut magnet that I bought at the store and cut it to size and figure out. It's just already on magnets. That is amazing. That is so, so smart. So smart of them. So I will show you all of these things next. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is compliments, and these are the Chelsea Gardens compliments. So these are stickers and die cuts that are designed to, as it says, complement the Chelsea Gardens collection, which is what the garden and springy themed paper pack that I've already shown you guys. So they come in a plastic bag, and it's really nice that they have Ziploc closures on them, which means that you can reuse these for anything. And I really love having Ziploc baggies around my craft room. It's a really nice way to gather up things together and store them, put them aside if you're in the middle of a project, or even if you're destashing and wanting to pass some things on to other people. So let's see what comes with this. It's nice that they have all of the little sheets on, like you get to see what comes in it. And I will show you. Oops. I have so much stuff here, it's actually falling into the screen. So, okay, so here's the first page of stickers on this kit. So they're a pretty heavyweight sticker, and they are matte. They're not the shiny kind of a sticker. And they're really nice, and they coordinate nicely with the kit. Then we have Love Grows Here and some more labels and some other pretty decorative elements. And again, these are those cardstock weight stickers. We have some die cuts here, and these are thicker than paper, but a little bit, they're like a very thin chipboard. Yeah, they're definitely not bendable. They're more than cardstock. They're very thin. They're probably about the same thickness as a cereal box. And so we have these gray die cut pieces. You just have to pop them out, and if you find that you're getting those little, these little places on them that are from where it was connected onto the paper, you can just take I keep a nail file in my scrap room just for removing those sorts of things. You just kind of smooth it right down, if that kind of thing matters to you. I find that I usually just use those things the way they are, and I don't even notice it once I've put the element in place on my page, but if it annoys you, you can always take those off. I do like having die cuts in a sheet like this because it means that I can see them all at a glance. I don't have to kind of rummage through a little package of die cuts. I would much rather look at them like this and know what I have at a quick glance. So I think that those little pieces that hold them in place are worth the cost of taking those little pieces off if I need to. So we have like a scalloped border, lots of leaves. These are really nice die cuts. And these are $9, I think. The Making Waves one is $9. I'm guessing they're all the same price. Don't know for sure though. So here we have all of the pieces that come in this set. And we have these chipboard thickness, not chipboard, they're cardstock thickness. And these are a matte sticker as well. We've got You Don't Win Friends with Salad, and lots of really fun words here. Some peaches. Really nice. I like that. Fine and Dandy, and some more flowers, and that really cute bowl that I love so much. So glad to have that. And then these are awesome. Wow, these are embossed. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting these to be this nice. These are embossed white printed craft die cuts. I am in love with these pieces. I love, love, love them. And then we have a plain set of craft die cuts. Really nice. Oh my goodness. I'm so pleased with that. And I'm going to put them together like this in the little bag so that I can see at a glance what's in this. Next, I have some items that complement the Making Waves collection. So I have a couple of things that go along with the Making Waves collection. So I'll start by talking about the complements. These are in the catalog at $9. I'm guessing they're all $9. So this little set of die cuts and stickers includes all of these pieces. And we have these pieces, including this adorable little mermaid, these little borders. There are millions of fish in the sea, but I'm a mermaid. Strong, be strong, be brave, be fearless, and some little labels. And then some more stickers. And these are matte as well. So all the stickers, they seem to follow the same formula, where the stickers are like a white matte, and then the die cut pieces are something else. So we had some gray chipboard, we had some craft, and now we have some glitter. And so these are going to be really difficult for you to see without me poking them all out. But I will poke one of them out just so that you can see the quality of them. So these are like a cardstock weight. They're not like the chipboard from the first set that I showed you. And they're quite cute. They're almost like a frosted sparkle to them. And the sparkles, let's see, the sparkles come off a little bit, but not too much. They're not going to make a mess everywhere, but you might get the occasional stray sparkle. They're mostly embedded into the chipboard. And so there's the pink sparkle, and then there's also the white sparkle. And the white sparkle is pretty much the same. It does have a very glittery look to it. And glittery texture as well. Then we have some of the Making Waves sequins and gems, which I think I already showed you these from the card kit, but I'll show them again. These really cute flower type of sequins. And these really super sparkly, faceted little dots in 2 different sizes. Those are really, really beautiful embellishments. And then a stamp set. This says Making Wave Scrapbooking Day to Day. So, I don't know what's best to show it on the white, I guess. So it says Magical Dream, some little scallop circles that look like either like little waves or like the scales on a mermaid. A cute little mermaid that you can stamp and color in, and then You Are Made of Stardust and Wishes and Magical Things, and some little accent stamps here as well, as these bubbles are really awesome to show coming up from the mermaids. Really cute. Those are so nice. I'm going to have so much fun scrapbooking my girls with that collection. And then to go along with the, what is this, the Stargazer collection? Is that what this was called? Stargazer, yes. So to go along with the Stargazer collection, I have this set of stamp and thin cuts. So thin cuts are what Close to My Heart calls their die cuts, like their dies, their thin steel rule dies. And so we have these dies, and as I mentioned, I love this concept of sending the dies on a piece of magnet, because I store my dies on magnet cards, and so not having to make a magnet card is awesome. I really, really love that. We've got an astronaut, a rocket, 2 stars, and a telescope. And then we have the stamp set has all of those. And oh, look at this. One thing I didn't notice is that I don't know if this is always the case, but their little samples on the fronts of their packaging is the exact same. It's like to scale. So it's the same scale as the stamps themselves. But these are the stamps. So we have the little astronaut, the rocket, a couple of stars, and the telescope. But then also some little accent stamps, like some little stars, a little galaxy, and then some words here like have a blast, mission control, we have a birthday, you mean the world to me, and happy birthday. So these are card making. This is a card making set, but you could totally use them for scrapbooking as well. And now I'll show you the other things that they sent me. So this is the Farmhouse Alphabet, and this is a Hostess Rewards set. So in order to buy this set, I think you have to have hosted a party that made a certain amount, and then this becomes one of your bonuses that you can get. I really love this stamp set. It's one of my favorite alphabet stamp sets that I have. I can see me using this in a lot of different ways. I like how casual it is, and I like how blocky it is, and it's a really, really great size for titles. I am impressed with this. I have a lot of alphabet stamp sets that I don't use, and I think that this is one that I am going to use. I'm actually going to put it here so that I do use it. Then, I am so in love with this idea. This is a die set. It is called Gift Card Box, and I want to show you this. It's right here. And so you can make this gift box with this die. It's really, really cute. And you can either cut a window in it, or you can use the extra dies as a layer to add to your box. And so the die comes with the box and also the little 2 options for windows or layers to go on your box. And then the stamp set has like different patterns that are sized properly to put on the different surfaces of the box. Like this, for example, is this, and this pattern is that. Really nice, and you could just repeat it over and over again. And then these are some sentiments for using on the box, a big thank you and a treat for you, and they fit inside of these 2 dies. Love that. So then they also sent me these basic circle tags, which are dies that cut out 4 different sizes of circle tags. And there are a lot of circular images that were included in some of the card making kits. So for example, there's this one and this one look like they would both fit inside of one of these circular tags. Even though this isn't this isn't a circle, it looks like it would look nice inside of one of these circular tags. And this stamp set here that comes in the Something Magical card making workshop also has 2 circles that I think would probably fit in one of those as well. So it gives you different options for what to do with those stamps when you're finished the card kit. Then we have this adorable little stamp set here that includes all different months and a calendar, and then some little decorative elements as well. And there is a die that you can get that coordinates with this. I don't have it, but I do have a couple of different die punches and I do have a couple of tag dies and punches, but also I have a whole bunch of blank tags in my stash that I could probably make these month tags out of. It would be really nice for a Project Life type of project. Really cute. And you could of course use these. I really like the handwriting on these. They're quite nice. And the little flowers are just adorable. And then this next stamp set is called We Belong Together Sentiments. And I really like this one. It says, be mine, I've pollen for you. And it has these adorable little bees. Oh my goodness, I love those. And then this one has ketchup and fries, and it says, we belong together. I think you're suffering from a lack of vitamin me. I love you from my head to my toes. All right, I love you from my head to my toes. So there's 2 tomatoes right there. This is the one that goes with the vitamin sentiment. You've stolen a piece of my heart, and there's like adorable little pizza there. He's so cute with his tiny little face. I love the little faces on these guys. They're so adorable. And then we have To a Very Special Couple, and this is an occasion stamp, and it says, this would be really beautiful inside of a wedding gift or card. It says, here's to a very special couple, here's to the love you share, and here's to a lifetime of happiness together. And then we have cross-stitch love sentiments. And this is a really intricate stamp of basically a cross-stitched rose with leaves. And there is a die set that goes along with it, but I don't have the die set. So you can kind of like cut this out and stamp this and then stamp this in that spot of the die. They have it them separated so that you can see by the die how they go together. So you would stamp this in pink or red or some color, and then the leaves presumably in green. really nice. I love that. And then some of the sentiments say thanks, with love, hello, and be mine, and some little hearts as well to coordinate with that one. So I wanted to say a big giant thank you to Close to My Heart for sending me all of these products for me to get to know and work with over the coming months. So keep an eye out on my channel for videos using these products sometime in January and February. Take care and have a really great scrappy week. I'd like to thank you for watching this video and making me part of your scrappy day. And I would also like to thank these cool people who support me over on Patreon and help me bring content to my YouTube channel, like the video you've just watched, or any of the other videos that are about to come up on the next screen. If you're new here, please subscribe and check out these other videos. And if you're looking for additional content from me, there is more over on my Patreon account, which you can see in the information section of this video. There's a link and there's also the website right there. Take care and have a really great scrappy week.